What is up, my friends? My name is Equithromi, and today I'm here with Pickles, and we're taking a look at some amazing things that happen inside of Clash of Clans. We're in Kronos and taking a look at some of their war attacks. It's really exciting. Pickles is great. Let's jump in there right now. The first attack that Pickles and I are looking at right here, guys, looks like just an average attack, but Applesauce is going to do something pretty amazing at the end of this attack. Pickles, how you doing, first of all?
I'm great, Echo. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. Why don't we hit replay in 3, 2, 1 and play and see exactly what goes down in this attack. As you can see, we have a Laloon attack. There are 3 hounds cooked up right here, but it's really the final moments of this attack that are something special. We watched this one on stream, and it was pretty exciting when that ending came. And Pickles, why don't you tell us what's going on right now in the attack?
Well, it looks like he's just basically creating a funnel to get to the core of the base. Looks like a normal everyday attack. Trying to get to some of the ADs, I'm assuming, by clearing some of the trash around and getting to the 2 corner ADs, because there is some air in this one. Yes,
there is some air, and I mean, it's your classic Laloon attack right here, and I kind of like that. And it's something that I noticed coming over here to Kronos is they like to do a lot of air attacks, which is pretty sweet. It's still a very strong strategy at really all Town Hall levels, 9, 10, and 11. And, well, the balloons are finally getting dropped in here. I'm actually surprised that the King and Queen lasted and were able to clear out the whole north to western side of the base. Pretty impressive that they lasted that long. And with all of those hounds, they just need to tank these. What happened to air defenses left? 2 air defenses right here. And, yeah, that's it. 2 ADs. And the balloons are going to take out the rest. With those 3 hounds, they should be just fine. They do have a 4th hound from the clan castle, which is pushing the core of the base with that rage spell. And as you can see, there are still 6 haste spells and 1 poison spell in the composition. All of the troops have been deployed, but if you take a look right here, guys, all that's left in this base is 1 air defense and 1 cannon at this point in time, and that 1 wizard tower, which is about to go down to that bomb right there, and that's it. So this attack is done. There are no more defenses left, but here we go. The exciting part, the swagging of the spells. We are having 7 spells swagged at the end of this in the shape of a smiley face. I've never seen that many spells swagged in a battle ever, I don't think. So it had to just be one of those videos that I shared, and one of those moments that I shared with you guys here, because I thought it was pretty cool. Have you ever seen swag like that, Pickles? Quite like that?
I have never, in all the years I've played Clash, seen a swag like that. And I've never been successful on top of that to deploy any air troops with 3 ADs still up and the blowers facing it. Not to mention the swag.
Complete dominance. So nice job on that one, Applesauce. We're going to go into base number 1 right now. You ready to go on that one, Pickles?
I am ready to rock and roll.
All right, let's hit play in 3, 2, 1 and play. This is our number 4 attacker going in on North Watcher's number 1. And what we're looking at right here, guys, is just a dominant Town Hall 11 attack. This is the strongest base in the war for the North Watchers. And at the end of this attack, there are so many troops left over, still pushing through the base, that it was impressive to me. You're going to have a nice surge with the heroes into this southernmost portion of the base. King and Queen are going to be dropped in down here by that Grand Warden, and they're going to take out about a quarter of this lower portion of the base. That includes 2 air defenses, which is probably part of the reason it shows so much success. Do you remember this attack from the live stream, Pickles?
I do. Wasn't it sort of like it was a warden walk mixture of, yeah, like you've got bowlers, you've got air. There's a lot going on with this attack. It's kind of impressive.
It was a nice initial kill squad. It was basically utilizing those heroes and then getting some bowlers in, taking out 2 air defenses, which is some great real estate for that amount of camp space that was used. Really sacrificed the heroes just to get through those 2 ADs, the clan castle, and the enemy queen. So that's really some great stuff when you're trying to go in with a Lalo after it. So well done there. Ho Kong 2? Did I say that right?
Oh Kong 2.
Oh Kong 2.
Oh Kong 2.
But the queen is still going through. The Grand Warden is still hanging out with the queen, so that the attack, you know, she's still doing her thing. Her ability is still intact as well. They're taking down that sweeper, which is nice, going to help those balloons a little bit as well. And we have our bowler just walking around, cleaning out some outside trash. And now the Lalo is coming. We had one CC hound, and we have another hound that was cooked up. The balloons are just going to be hasted straight through the base, and then basically surround the northwestern side of the base. And there are plenty of spells to go around. A heal, a haste, and a rage spell left in the bag right here. And with really a base that's been cleared out pretty good. And those two ADs that were remaining were on the outside, like right by that outside wall. So it was pretty easy to drop in those balloons right on top. Worked out well, and that's why this attack is so amazing, because there are so many balloons left over. I wonder if he even lost a balloon in this attack. That's something worth replaying and see if he did lose any balloons.
Yeah, he was able to heal him at the very end to keep him like still going to clean up the base.
I mean,
which I don't know. There's a lot of patience in this attack. I don't have that kind of patience. I don't know about you, but that first portion of just the ground-based attack was just endless patience in my book.
Yep, I always worry that time is going to be an issue, and sometimes time is an issue, but it wasn't the case in this one. Really beautiful attack, and something else worth noting, there were no clone spells used in that attack. That was all just, you know, organic, cooked up balloons. That's it. So we're going to move down to base number 15, and this is the new attack strategy that everyone's been talking about. I'm talking about Falcon. I put out a video on this one a couple of days ago. Let's hit the replay in 3, 2, 1, and play. LL Cool J's going in with the Falcon, and if you guys don't know what the Falcon is, it's basically a Queen Walk Valk dive where you have 14 Valkyries that go into the core of the base, and there have been many modifications of this as well, mostly with the cleanup troops. Here there's 9 Hog Riders that are going to go in from the side of the base and kind of flank some defenses as the attack goes on, but Queen Walk is starting over in the east. Gonna take out some of those defenses and kind of just funnel the troops where they need to go. What'd you think of the Falcon attack? I mean, it's a brand new thing. At least the title of it is something brand new. We've seen Queen Walk Valk dives before. This one's more like set in stone how it's done, which is what I guess makes it special. But what do you think of it?
I think I like it. I do have a Town Hall 10. I'm gonna go and try it now just to see if it's something I can pull off. I've never ever been successful with the use of Valkyries. They just hate me.
They're hard to funnel.
Yeah, they're really hard to, and I'm good at funnel, but they always just kind of split and don't stay in a pack for me. Yeah. So I'm pretty intrigued in how this works on Town Hall 10. You know, most of the time I use Valkyries, it's at a 9. So I like the attack.
I like it too. I love Valkyries, and they're an underused troop in the game, so when a strategy comes out like this that really highlights them, I get happy. This one was actually originally on Clashing FFS's channel, not this attack itself, but this strategy. He's the one that named it Falcon, so I'm trying to give a little bit of love to him. As you saw, those Hogs came in from the western side of the base, and they're kind of meeting up with those Valks, which are coming along from the east, as well as that walk, and the healers, they kind of, the Queen Walk starts to come together and goes into the base with the Valkyries, so those Valks can jump between the Queen. I mean, the healers can jump between the Valks and the Queen, which is really nice because those Valkyries, you get them healed up a little bit, you get some fresh Valks, and they do some crazy damage. And for the most part, again, there are a lot of modifications of Falcon. There's not any jump spells needed because the Valkyries just tear through the walls pretty nicely, especially when they're under rage. So yeah. a lot of female troops in this attack right here. You got the Queen, you have the healers, and you got the Valkyries. So it's a female-heavy, female-dominant attack.
He should have named it the estrogen attack then.
Yes, he should have. But what are minions? Are they male or female, or are they just not?
I think
sexed?
They're like worms. They're like worms.
Like worms.
Yeah.
Well, the last one that we're looking at is on base number 19. It's another modification of the Falcon. So if you guys are looking into Falcon stuff, guys, this video is good for you. Let's hit the play in 3, 2, 1, and play. And in this attack, you'll see that there are 12 Valkyries, not 14. And part of Falcon was kind of set in stone, 14 Valks, but not in this one right here. We do have the Queen Walk 40 heroes, and I believe we have bowlers out of the CC. I could be wrong, but Falcon Pickles also is, or was originally used at Town Hall 9, but it does transfer well over to Town Hall 10 as well. Just a little tidbit for you.
I am gonna definitely go watch some Falcon videos now.
Yes. Clashing FFS had the first one, and so go check him out because he deserves it.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's in the NDL media team too as well.
Well, is he? I didn't know that.
He is indeed.
Yeah, she tries to get her plugs for NDL in as often as she can. Because if you guys didn't know who Pickles was, she is the founder of the NDL, which is the No Dip League, a competitive clan war league where you cannot dip in war. You have to attack your same town hall level. Here come the Valks. Watch them go through this wall. They're just nuts. I love Valkyries. And those healers, I would love it if those... Oh, we got a nice heal spell right there. And the single target Inferno makes it pretty easy as well. Maybe it'll take down one Valk, maybe two, but then you got 12 more pushing through the base. Bowlers are giving them some nice support from behind.
It's one sacrificial Valk for the Inferno. Yeah, for the rest of them, it doesn't really do much for the Valk pack.
It's crazy how strong this attack is. And I mean, I remember back in the day, I'm talking 2 years ago, when Valkyries were just like a worthless troop. No one would use them. They just couldn't get it done. And those days seem to be gone because they're doing some work right now. And you got those healers that just healed up a few of them as well. Hogs are getting healed. Everyone's getting healed up. And look at this crowd of Valks running around the base. I'm trying to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 Valkyries are hanging out with the king. And so out of 14 Valkyries, actually this one had 12 Valkyries, 9 remain. So we only lost 3 Valks in this attack. The Bowls are still walking from that clan castle. And the king, full health. Queen, full health. Neither of their abilities were used. That's pretty great stuff. You could swag both abilities, and the majority of the Valkyries that were in the attack survived. They made it through.
It's crazy town.
Crazy.
I do like it.
I like it.
Well,
too.
you know, the only time I've ever been good at Valks is, do you remember when they had the Valk glitch? And you could just make mass. Oh, you missed the Valk glitch? Supercell had a glitch for a while, and you could make massive amount of Valks for pretty much nothing. So that you could just free deploy Valks while you were farming for, it's like a week long. It was really, that's the only time I've ever been good at Valks.
Because it was a cheat. Kind of.
It's not cheating, it was a glitch.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
There is a difference. It's in the game, anyone can do it, so it's not cheating, right?
Right.
Yeah, but whatever, guys. Kronos versus North Watchers, the stats right now are up on the board, 111 to 107. They had 95.62% damage. What I'm going to do is go to the details right here and just scroll through. Actually, I'm going to give a little bookmarks to Kronos as well, because I will be back. And you can just take a look at who grabbed themselves what in this war. If you are from Kronos, congratulations on the win. Very nicely done. And North Watchers, good war. Even though I wasn't there for it live, I was there for the replays. And,
shout out to Qwerty from North Watchers.
Who are we shouting out?
Qwerty. He actually helped me. Yeah, he helped me make the NDL.
Fantastic. Well, the NDL is great. I like it too.
Thank you.
But
I
guys,
like it too.
That's been it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I always love having Pickles on. If you missed it, she and I live streamed tonight. Just moments ago, the live stream ended. And it was just a lot of fun looking at some of the great stuff that went on from Kronos over here in this war. And if you missed the live stream, you could always catch up on it in the bookmarks, not the bookmarks, in the, what is it called? What do you call those things in the channel? I don't know. It's there. It's on my main page somewhere, hanging out.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called, but it's there if you want to watch it. It's an hour and a half of us hanging out, talking about weird stuff you can see in the video. But that's been it for today. Thank you, Pickles, for coming down. You always make a video more fun. I appreciate you being here with me. Anything you want to say before you head on out?
I just want to say that I think people should not donate their testicles because their DNA goes along with it.
That's true. We learned that. Thank you, Jim M, for researching that quick research. There goes the PG rating on this video. But that's been it for today, guys. Thanks so much for coming down. I appreciate it. It's been fun. If you want to hit me up, you can find me over on Discord, or you can find me over on Twitter @EchoThroughMe, and I'll see all of you guys back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.